Hello, thank you for taking some time out of your day to hear what I have to say today. I am Joy, and I would like to take a moment to welcome the new subscribers to this community. It is my hope that through the videos that I share and the support from this community, that you are equipped to journey on towards your prepared places. Welcome back to the returning subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. Today I want to talk to you about why the narcissist hunts souls, why they store them, and what they do with these souls. I touched on it briefly in the Swampville update. I just feel that this subject needs to be discussed in more detail because this is serious, and I don't want to diminish the importance of your spiritual well-being because this is indeed war. It is important to me that I do not participate in a culture of diminishing what is at work here. It is simple, pure evil orchestrated by the great deceiver, the devil. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 27 says, "But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. God has chosen the weak things of this world to confound the things which are mighty." This is the American Standard Version. I know that many people will reject messages like this and deem it as an attack on the narcissist and continue to teach that this is a psychological matter, and that's okay for them. I, on the other hand, reject this notion. Evil exists in every sector of society, even in the field that speaks on this, and one thing that I will never ever debate is this. There is a spiritual aspect to every worldly problem, and if we desire eternal change, we are going to have to seek results that will give us eternal change, and that means we need to address this in the spirit, because this is, again, a war. It is a spiritual matter. It is a spiritual matter. We cannot fight fire with flowers. You fight in the heavenlies. Spiritual wickedness in high places. And this is how I choose to fight this battle. The narcissist, plain and simple, is a hunter of souls. There is an assignment. This is their assignment. The narcissist, we all know, lacks empathy. And without this emotion, they are void of the ability to love and build meaningful relationships. They lack compassion for others, and the tragedy of their ways is that they fall victim to this. Everything the narcissist does, every relationship that they engage in is transactional. Everything in the world of the narcissist is transactional. There's a price attached to it. They seek out the very best of people. They seek out the very best people to pursue romantic relationships with. These relationships are transactional. They are born and raised by narcissists, also to experience transactional relations. The relationship with a narcissist is inconsequential to their ulterior motive. The ulterior takeaway is that the narcissist wants your soul, so that you can be left defeated, without control of your mind, will, and emotions. Your soul. And this is what the narcissist is hunting. They want to control how you think, as well as how you process those thoughts. The narcissist wants to influence your will, your desire, your choices, the things that you think of, the things that you do, so that it is as well as so that they can get your emotions as well. So they want to determine how you feel. And they want to pull your feelings in a particular direction, siphoning out the very good parts of your soul and infiltrating their wickedness and their wicked ways into you. Remember, they are an empty shell that lacks empathy. And so in order for the narcissist to successfully indoctrinate other souls into their soul bank, they need your qualities to pull on. This is why the narcissist views every target as an extension of themselves. They have to tap into those areas the qualities of the soul, so that they can give an illusion of a person worthy of spending time with, worth getting to know and opening up to. And this is about, or it speaks as to how they recruit other souls into the enemy's camp, into the narcissistic harem, into the love cult. So this is about, again, recruiting souls into the enemy's camp to be soldiers on the front line, leading God's children away from their creator, their purpose, and their divine inheritance. The enemy needs as many souls as possible to experience the wrath of God with him. He does not want to experience this punishment on his own. The narcissist is a soldier working for the devil, and that is why their behavior is universal and standard, and they move with the same precision in each phase of the narcissistic abuse cycle. They are literally people from all over the world that tune into these channels, listen to these videos, and comment, all sharing the same experiences and feelings. The devastating consequences that are felt after war, that are experienced after narcissistic abuse. Consider the narcissist a landmine device planted by the enemy as a means to render you powerless, ineffective, and unable to complete your assignment. That is the goal. That is their assignment, and it is done by siphoning your soul. I have mentioned how the narcissist keeps a memory bank of souls and uses these souls to recruit more souls. How does this work? Well, the narcissist has no personality of their own. Everything is either black or white with them, and yet we live in a world full of color. So with every transaction they take, they siphon parts of a person's soul. Their thoughts, dreams, personality, mannerisms, even emotions. Remember, they are soul hunters. It's the mind, will, and emotions that they are after. When they have identified a new target, they close in on them and start the love bombing phase, using parts of the souls of prior targets, all so that they can gather more qualities of these new targets to render them back to their master's kingdom, the devil's kingdom. I mentioned that this is a transactional, meaning there is give and take. There is a give and take practice that is taking place. You see, the narcissist takes your impeccable qualities and gives you their deplorable qualities. The anger, confusion, the illusion of love, disappointment, lies, hurt, disaster, defeat. Their goal is a complete transference of souls, not just of souls, but it goes a little deeper than this. Remember, spiritual wickedness, it goes deeper than just your soul. Once the narcissist has your soul, they hand over, in effect, your spirit to the devil. You see, your soul is the narcissist's reward. It sets them up to get more supply, but they effectively hand over your spirit to the devil. Here are some ways that this demonic transference of spirits takes place. The first one would be through announcements, words, and communication. Regular communication and devaluation through gaslighting, belittling, smear campaigns, and triangulation are some of the ways that this happens. And to back up what I'm saying, or a reference point for the transference of spirits through words, is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. The second is the association is through association. So the narcissist maintains relationships with equally toxic people, enablers, flying monkeys, and those familiar and monitoring spirits travel with them to you, into your home and your world. And I want to reference Amos 3:3 for this. The third way is a very powerful one, and that is sex. And this is a very easy manner for spirits to transfer from one person to another. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 16 says, and I'm paraphrasing it, that if you are sexually joined with a harlot, you become one. So this speaks to spiritual transference. You become one. There is unity. This, or the result of this, is to the result is to create a gateway for the devil to deposit evil spirits in your life. The spirit of regression, delay, failure, suicide, financial hardship, and the list goes on. Now, why I say sex is so powerful is because a lot of the time during sex, we say things to each other in the heat of passion. And so now the transference through words, communication, solidifies the connection and strengthens the evil grip in the lives of the targets. The fourth and the last one that I want to touch on is the transference through environments. These are the territorial spirits. These rule in countries, cities, towns, providences, zip codes. And just like there are angels of God assigned everywhere, there are demonic entities too. These minions, these narcissists, the soul hunters, they have control over what is going on, or they are handed control by the devil over what is going on in their respective jurisdictions. And I want to reference Daniel chapter 10, verses 13 and verse 20 to highlight this. The interesting thing is some of these are classified and even zoned as high-level immoral activities, your lesser and the greater narcissist. So if these minions are not exposed and dealt with within the realm of the spirit, they will continue to wreak havoc in the lives of innocent people. Therefore, one more thing, before I actually end, I have a bonus example for you of how some spirits are transferred. And this one is really tragic and painful. I wish I would have mentioned it first, but this is parents. If a mother or father is a soul hunter, the children will suffer. It doesn't matter if it's your scapegoat or the golden child. At the hands of their parents, there will be a transference of souls. They will hunt their souls and hand over their spirit. This is not normal human behavior. And this is also how we see narcissism pass from one generation to the next. So my goal here is not to incite fear within you. I want you to be fully aware of who and what and how dangerous your adversary is. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, this is the American Standard Version, says, "Be of sober spirit. Be on alert. Your opponent, the devil, is prowling around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour." Think of the word devour and let that sit in your heart and spirit. That is what the devil is trying to do to you. This is why the narcissist was sent into your life, to devour your soul so that it has a gateway to your spirit. It's a war, and the stakes are high. Your healing is not optional. Your healing is attached to the healing of other people. The deliverance of souls and spirits of other victims is contingent on yours. We need you to heal so that you can take up your place to bring healing and strength to someone else. We are running out of time, and it is time for you to use what is in your hand. It is time for you to use your shaft, Moses. And so today I want to leave you with a little word of encouragement, some hope, a life jacket for some. Isaiah 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." You are not alone. God walks with you and protects you.